everybody. It's the Goods from the Woods Holiday Spectacular 2024. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Sam Harder.
And I'm Carter Glasscock.
And
I thought you were going to say Santa coming in like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it kind of... I realized Santa wasn't real halfway through doing that.
If you introduce
really
yourself as that, you got to talk that way the rest of the podcast.
Santa Glass Claus.
Right. Oh, there we go.
What are we doing?
I don't like that. Doesn't ring off the tongue at all, but I guess we can use it.
Yeah.
And it's not quite the North Pole, but it's damn close. Chicago, Illinois' finest. Our friend.
Prateek Srivastava, I'm here.
What's up, Prateek? How's it going,
Good
man?
to be back.
Hell yeah. I hope you guys are ready because we're about to have a championship throwdown with low energy. That's right.
Low energy.
Yeah.
Raise it up like Cactus Jack.
Hold that shit up.
Is
Yeah.
this one of the heroin drinks?
No. We just
God.
this is just a good old energy drink here.
I can't handle a heroin energy drink today.
Dude, I know.
I was telling Rivers before I ate a whole Papa John's pizza in the last 12 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I feel fucking so bad.
Dude.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
so much sodium. I should look up on the website how much fucking salt I ate.
I was wondering, when do people start having heart attacks? When is it normal for people to start having heart attacks?
Any age.
Yeah, it can happen whenever.
We need to start
Not now, though. We're all
exercising.
spring chickens.
I mean, I had a friend fall into a window drunk in college, and I was the only sober person, so I had to drive him to the emergency room. And he was in a split room, and the curtain was drawn, but on the other side, I just see these two big ass boots sticking out. And from the conversation the guy was having with his mom, she was just like, "Tommy, you can't get that excited at a football game, son." And the way he sounded, I was like, "Yeah, this is like a college kid." So it can happen whenever.
And it was a heart attack
I think so. Yeah.
from getting excited at a football
he
game.
got-
I'm
he-
thinking something else was going
Yeah,
on.
I mean,
I'm
but
previous medical issue probably.
Yeah.
My mom's been saying that about my dad. He's been like, I think his voice is starting to. It's because he yells at those Alabama games so much. Like once a.
Yeah, 8 times a year he
there's
goes,
no way.
butt fuck. Yeah, no, I'm sure
He yells butt fuck at a television. Butt fuck!
I mean, that is a funny thing to yell.
That'd be a great mascot, the butt fucks. Yeah.
I remember Conan once did, it was for the Sweet 16. It was like the lesser known college mascots.
Yeah, I remember that.
And one of them was the Chattanooga meth lab explosion. It was just a guy trying to work a meth lab.
I'm from Chattanooga, Signal Mountain. That's where the meth labs are
Oh
exploding.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
good to know.
Right across the way.
I'll stay away from there.
Our meth labs don't explode.
We have competent chemists.
That's right.
We're a
There's a bunch of
college
Walter
town.
Whites walking around that fucking place.
We're a college town, for heaven's sake.
Good Lord.
Today, I've got a very special for our holiday episode.
Oh man, the creme de la creme. We got an Alani Nu.
Alani Nu.
Alani Nu.
Baby.
It's a winter wonderland. So this is a holiday themed Alani Nu.
Yeah.
We got 200 milligrams of caffeine
Fuck
going
yeah, we
straight
do.
to the jugular.
That's
God,
right.
I can't handle
No
this.
testimonial, so you know it's an actual legit company.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
It's even got a fucking QR code, so you know.
Even more legit.
Even more
There's
legit.
never been an unlegit QR code.
That's true. You can't peel off the label.
Yeah, that's true. It's a real can.
Let's see, and we're working with 15 calories. So
Okay.
all the energy, none of the guilt.
Yeah. No sugar, no spice, but a lot
but
of
plenty
nice.
of and glucorkling tianju.
We love glucorkling tianju.
And niacinamide.
We love the asaminide.
Yeah, so you know,
That's the chemical needed not to make your meth lab explode.
you remember when your grandmother would make Christmas cookies and they were filled with glunonderquantin?
I'm quite frankly horny for glunonderclong.
I mean, yeah, because my grandma made Pillsbury pre-made cookies. So that shit really
see,
wasn't
my grandma just made pills. Just pressed them in the lab.
Oh wow!
Damn,
Well,
your grandma.
Yeah, if anyone else wants to take a look, Prateek, go ahead.
I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out what culture we're appropriating from this Alani Nu.
Christian.
Yeah.
Walgreens, perhaps.
Yeah, this is so Alani Nu, I think, has its genesis in the sort of like workouts yoga culture. So Marjorie Taylor Greene essentially is kind of what this milieu that this drink comes
It says not recommended for children, people sensitive to caffeine, pregnant women who are nursing. So if you're nursing, don't use this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no,
I'm just lactating. I'm not.
Yeah, just lactate.
I was about to say,
I think there's lactation in this.
I think we all are a little bit.
and nobody that's eaten an entire pizza in under 24 hours.
Oh god.
Have you had the big shit yet? Or is that coming?
No, it's still.
It's gonna
coming.
be a minute, yeah.
There's an entire Papa John's pizza inside of. Oh,
nice.
Still
But what size?
large.
What do you mean?
He is a growing boy.
There's other sizes?
I mean, if you order anything other than a large, you got the game fucked.
Unless
up.
it's on special.
This is and the large was on special.
Yeah.
and then
see.
I had 4 Papa dollars, so I got this pizza for like $7.
Oh, yeah.
Papa dollars.
Yeah, it's
If you
'cause
if you
I'm
sign
a
up for an
legit
Amex, how many
customer.
Papa dollars do you get?
What's the exchange rate?
Oh man,
My FICO Papa dollar score is shit right now.
Do they expire or they roll over to new?
I don't know. I just
Use them when you got them. Don't lose them.
Last time I checked, it was a point system, and you had to get 100 points to get $10 worth. And now I just had 4 in my account. I was like, all right,
Wow, okay.
I know there's giving away money,
Yeah, I tell you.
Papa John's.
Oh, Big Papa. That was.
let's see what it sounds like.
Rivers, when you're done peeing into these cups, then you can pour us this energy drink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Chestnuts roasting. On open fire.
You sound like Jake the Snake.
Sack frost nipping at your nose.
That's nose.
My dad did unspeakable things.
What is this shit? Chocolate?
Oh, it smells fucking weird as hell.
Yeah,
What's the flavor again?
So, it's Winter Wonderland, and after spending entirely too much time on the Alani Nu Reddit today,
Suggestion of
There's a
butt.
Reddit.
It smells like a still dirty floor that you just played cleaner on.
You mean a mop bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's a
hasn't quite got there.
Mildewy
yet.
mop bucket.
It really
Wow.
does. It smells horrible.
God, it smells like shit.
It tastes not that bad.
Tastes
Yeah.
much better than it smells. That's why it's canned. Like they don't want you to smell this
No.
before you put it into your
No.
body.
Absolutely not.
This is never meant to be aerated. Yeah, this.
It's kind of coconutty.
So I like I said, I spent an enchanted evening on the Alani Nu Reddits, and man, nobody is riding for this flavor at all. Everybody on there is fucking upset, and not only are they upset, they're saying that they are ripping off the Red Bull one that we had a couple weeks ago.
I don't remember that tasting like this.
No, but it's supposedly a coconut berry flavor, and the other one's supposed to be
Told
vanilla
you.
berry.
Fucking
So
told you.
yeah, which I don't
Damn.
understand what that has to do with Christmas exactly.
No, it just tastes like a pina colada.
A little bit of like an orange mix or something.
Yeah,
Sure.
something perhaps.
Like the backwash of like an old timey cream
Because it
soda.
is tart. There is a slight tartness to the weird taste.
Yeah, definitely.
It's it's like melted candy.
Yeah, but it's got like
But the candy was bad. The candy was
Yeah.
also on the dirty floor that got sprayed with
Yeah.
the cleaning solution.
The mildew taste is unmistakable.
it's got
And I like that. I somewhat enjoy the taste, and I still smell it, and it smells like garbage. Sometimes your brain starts liking the bad smell after you realize it tastes okay.
Well, you know, it's like when you want something to either be all the way good or bad. It's like just the suggestion of taint. Like it's just like enough to where it's like disgusting. If it fully just smelled like shit, then I'd be like, all right, but I mean, I don't know. It's got part of the segment.
a whisper of gooch.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
whisper
yeah.
of gooch, a mere suggestion of schmeg.
You're like, yeah.
I drink that and I feel lied to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the can is confusing because it's got like a little inflatable flamingo, like a pool float, and then
That's the coconut
some
part.
sort of narwhal, a narwhal Christmas ornament.
Is it? I haven't seen the can yet. Let me take a peek.
Yeah, I mean it's very festive, but the taste does not give me any sort of winter vibes.
Definitely pool supplies vibe. Like we should
Not
we should open a
honestly
pool
not.
supply store.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe it's meant to taste like pool supplies. Who knows?
Yeah, there's an anime kind of fish with a horn on its head. they have a thing about wanting to be cutesy with their branding and the way they design their cans and stuff.
Yeah,
Since we did design it's a working woman's energy drink.
That's right. Yeah.
Basically.
That's the
a modern woman's drink.
Yeah,
Sure.
That's the origin, and now of course they're owned by Snapple, based out of Louisville, Kentucky. They're the same people who make Logan Paul's Prime Energy as well.
Shit.
So as much as I hate to give the devil his due, no misses in that department, man. Like even
Prime?
like and Alani Nu as well. Like I've said before, like that'd be on the lower tier, but I would still drink that if it was the only thing. If it's either that or have less caffeine, fuck you. 200 milligrams.
Yeah.
Kids
It's really
fucking
like
love
drinking like an extra strong whiskey and it tastes like shit, but you're like, yeah, it gets me way more fucked up, so I don't care that my mouth tastes like wood.
You want you want that burn. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. I don't know. Giving that like right down the middle, 3.
I'm saying 2.5.
Three.
I was going to 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
I'll go 3. I kind of liked the taste was pretty good.
I don't mind coconut. If that can said coconut, and I knew what to expect, but I was ready for candy canes and shit.
I thought it was gonna,
Coconut, no.
taste like a pine cone smells.
Yeah, exactly. Or gin. Make it taste like gin.
I'm going to give it a 3.5 because, women are disadvantaged in the workplace still.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. This compensates for the flavor gap.
Yeah, the flavor gap is still pretty large.
What do you guys got coming up for the holidays? Anything fun planned?
No.
I'm going to Vancouver.
Going to Vancouver?
Vancouver, yeah.
What you doing? Just doing stand up?
Doing some shows. Don't Tell Vancouver, and then Sidebar is like this local club, and then I'm seeing my nephew for the first time. Yeah.
Whoa!
Cool.
Hell yeah, that'll be
Nice.
fun.
I'm going to Chicago.
Ooh,
for
nice.
real?
My girlfriend's from there, and we're gonna go hang out with the Goyish side. So
Okay.
all the drunks.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good time to get drunken for sure.
Oh yeah. It'll be it's
Especially this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing else to do.
it's gonna be cold as fuck. And I have my, little California hoodie. I'm sure that will be adequate.
Yeah. Well, and you have to match Sam now because he did an entire large Papa John's. You got to do an entire large deep dish.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Have you ever had an Italian beef sandwich?
I'm sure I have. It's
They're not available everywhere, so it would make sense if you hadn't had one before. But you got to get one with the
Yeah.
jardiniere on top.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I've had a beef sandwich with jardiniere.
Al's #1 Italian beef.
You don't have to front
Al's is
for
good.
us, dude. You don't have to pretend like you've had the sandwich. I had never had one before I went to Chicago.
I've never
Maybe it
had
just
one.
wasn't this life-changing moment, dude.
No, I
don't
think
know.
it's kind of like their fucking. It's like almost a French dip in a way. It's really juicy, like roast beef, and then
Oh yeah.
It's like a soup thing, also.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
dip it in the au jus,
Yeah.
so it's a giant wet sandwich that has a half-life of about 5 minutes before it just turns completely soggy.
I
So
also
you-
had a breaded steak sandwich. It was like a chicken parmesan, but like
a steak situation.
It was also the same thing where it's like you could not fit this in your fucking mouth.
Dude, every
Eat
time
it before it turns into slime.
Yeah. It will go
It's-
bad soon.
Yeah,
Like, you have
delicious slime, but
yeah, nice salty beef
a
slime.
lot of salt. A lot of salt.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
every time I go to Chicago, though, my girlfriend or family or my girlfriend's family more just was always like, you got to try Lou Malnati. Like I've had so much Lou Malnati's.
Oh, yeah,
Since
yeah.
It's
What's that?
great deep dish.
That's the big deep dish
Oh.
place. That and Pequods are the
I
two.
only had Pequods.
But
Yeah.
it's like an Alabama Auburn situation. Some people are like, fuck Pequods. Like
You're
people,
like, why do you have an opinion on this?
people ride for one of those places.
it's
but
crazy.
not both.
Yeah, they're both
There's
great.
tribalism and everything.
I guess. Yeah. They're both great.
It's like if you were an Alabama Auburn game, would you be like, both teams are great?
I would.
It depends on
I
the.
don't give a fuck.
one time
I'd
me and-
show up wearing this Chargers hoodie and be like, "Let's party, guys."
One time at an
depends
Alabama
on
game.
the year. If they were both had the exact same win to loss ratio going into
I'm sure
it.
drunken frat boys would see the logic in that.
Yeah,
They'd
yeah.
be like, oh, you have a nuanced opinion.
All I'm saying is the difference between Pequods and Lou Malnati's, and come at me on the fucking Discord, come at me
Yeah.
on the Blue Sky. The difference is imperceptible. Who cares? They're both delicious.
If somebody would give you shit about it, I'd just be like, "I'm here for the fucking marching band halftime show."
Yeah, I'm here
don't
for them
really
to.
care. I don't
want
really
them
care
to
about
play
the game.
basket case. That's all I want is the marching band to play
these
basket
guys
case.
are
I can
good.
leave. Me and my friend one time were at an Alabama game. We're chanting sportsmanship, and it was really pissing off these guys in front of us.
They don't have sportsmanship.
Probably because they paid $500 for a ticket.
One guy got really worked up and ended up in the hospital.
You can't get mad at sportsmanship.
Tommy, you can't get mad at the kids screaming sportsmanship. They're just trying to be funny, honey.
Oh yeah, we were drunk and we had. I think students had a certain amount of tickets. Yeah, we were yelling butt fuck, and we were also yelling. Both teams tried their best. Both teams tried their best.
I would also, now that you explain more, I would hate you. If I was
Yeah,
at
I would
that
hate you
game,
too.
There's nothing, I think as
I
a
was
comic.
a drunk virgin in college.
Oh, I understand completely.
Yeah.
I know, I understand completely.
But you're
But
trying your best.
I was trying my
now
best.
as an adult who
Sportsmanship.
doesn't drink and is an actual comedian, when I go to those places and some guy's trying to get laughs, I'm just like, God damn, shut
Yeah.
the fuck
Please,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I hate when like pilots before they take off they'll try to crack some joke. I'm like, no, just land the plane.
Yeah.
I don't need your, I
Sense
don't
of
need
humor
your
is-
tight five.
Go to if
It's
you
like
want,
I actually would want like you to be more robotic and
Yes.
AI like.
Yeah.
if you want to hear the least funny people alive, go to a local wrestling show. Oh my God, do the fans of that shit think they have some quips?
Damn, I thought you meant the announcers. I was like, hey now.
No, I was
no.
being sarcastic about the fucking fans being horrible.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Most of the,
You and Eric had me rolling.
Yeah,
at
you're
that.
good.
No, you were
All
great.
right,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Dude, that fucking oops all pain bit at
Yeah,
the
your
cereal man
wordplay
thing.
is-
Oh,
yeah.
that was
all pain.
that
That
one's
was fucking
different because a
incredible.
lot of the local shows they don't even have the announcing.
Right,
I went to one recently where you couldn't hear the announcer, but you could hear really fat guys trying to be funny.
Yeah, well, that's good.
That's wrestling standard.
Yeah.
I went to a local show in Germany actually, and
Whoa,
the
what?
chants are insane. Like they're literally the chant. It was like off Wiedersehen, but it came out something else, and it translates to headbutt him in the face. That's all. Like every 5 minutes in the match, they were like headbutt him in the face. They just want it to be headbutt in the face.
Jesus
right.
Christ.
But it sounds like off Wiedersehen, which I don't think that's what that means.
that
but
means goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
What is are you not entertained in German?
Bist du,
You know it?
something. Yeah. Whatever
try.
entertained is. Yeah.
Are you staying here for Christmas or are you going home?
Yeah, I heard that actually the local Jack in the Box is going to be open on Christmas.
Oh,
yeah.
hell
I was going
yeah.
to stay around and check that out
Hell
by
yeah.
myself.
Bist du nicht unterhalten? Yeah, there we go. Told you it was bist du something.
And if you actually speak
Russell
German,
Crowe.
I'm sure that is not correct, but that is what Google Translate is saying.
Is it Russell Crowe, but the U has an umlaut over it?
I mean, that's what it comes out when you flip it.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. But it's like, have you ever used that thing?
I have, and I was able to successfully sell a pair of speakers to a Spanish-speaking only person. So yes, and it worked perfectly.
German,
it works
goes Spanish
perfectly. That's the thing. You
That's
don't.
how you spell bigger. You speak German to get Spanish.
You don't, you don't know if it
Disorients.
worked perfecly. You just showed them a message.
Alani Nu.
You sprinkle dust in their face and you steal your speaker back.
No,
It's happened to me in reverse where they show me some shit on their phone and it's just, the languages don't match exactly with how you talk.
Well, and
so.
I said that in the preamble to selling the speakers. I was like, I am using Google Translate to speak Spanish right now. I don't actually speak Spanish, so if I sound weird, that's why.
Okay.
And then I sent it to him, and we were able to perfectly communicate. And maybe he didn't totally understand, but you know what I understood? Got some fucking cash money. That's what I understood.
Speaking of communicating like that, one time there was this. It was like a deaf guy who came to the bar, and I was like
Uh-oh.
writing what we were communicating through notes.
Yeah.
And I was like, afterwards, I was like, I'm a good person. I'm a good person for
You are, dude. Some people would treat a disabled person like shit. No, I
doing the
swear,
base level.
I swear to God, some people would treat a deaf man like shit. So you are a good person.
I've seen that What Would You
Thank
Do
you.
episode.
I got the Google Translate going good. I had a group that was entirely spoke only French on the Hollywood tour, and so while driving, I was like saying things into the phone and then holding it up into the back.
Justin
Yeah, literally.
Bieber.
And I got some laughs actually off the whole thing. Yeah.
P. Diddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a laugh because we drove by Kendrick Lamar's house and I just went, Drake, muerte. And they all laughed.
Is that the
shit.
same in French and Spanish?
Muerte? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Whatever clown is in French, that's how you say Drake.
Yeah. Well, I know like shit is like mierda in Spanish and merde in French, so it's real close. Well, I'm going back to Alabama, and I always think about playlists at this time. New songs, new tunes. There's always people putting out Christmas songs and songs that I have not heard yet, and
we didn't get to discuss the Gucci Mane Christmas album last year, I don't think.
well, we'll put it in the queue. Let's what's the single?
I don't know what the single is, because they're basically all just like, they take a Christmas song and they take like the general beat and flow of it,
and they cuss over it,
and then they rap
And there's
about
a bunch of swears,
flipping bricks.
serving bases, and
I think there's a first day of Christmas one.
12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shit.
Yeah, click on that one.
All right.
True story.
All right.
True story. All right, got it.
I used to hate Christmas.
What? Why, Gucci Mane?
Day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Got a half of a brick, told me feed my family.
Oh,
Get to the hood and I dropped it.
That's not a good gift. You have to figure out how to be a drug dealer.
Hey,
Some Australians gave me like a bunch of weed as a tip one time on a
did they
tour.
tell you to feed their family?
No, they were
wait,
just.
this is from 4 years ago. He keeps making Christmas rap songs. I've never even heard this version before.
I had old hoes on my dick when I was 13.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Old hose on his dick when he was 13.
Gucci, you need to go to therapy about
Yeah, I was
this.
gonna say.
Now we know why you didn't like Christmas.
I know, that's predatory behavior.
Press some memories.
Yeah.
Rape was statutory.
There's a picture of a young Gucci Mane in the back of Penny George's Kitchen, a great soul food restaurant in Auburn. So always go look at it. He's like leaning up against a car. He's really young, wearing like a Braves jersey.
Sure.
Damn.
Yeah, hell yeah. Damn.
What's his partridge in a pear tree, though?
Oh yeah, good question.
Christmas, I bought an MC Super Sport and I said it on G's. Bought so many.
I appreciate that this is only like a minute 50 seconds as opposed to the actual song, which is beyond annoying.
Yeah, I think he knew that this, nobody wanted to hear 5 minutes of this shit,
Yeah.
Why not?
That shit went on the spree. I got niggas still won't pay back for shit did in 03.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Fuck you guys. Should have paid me back.
That's why Night at a Roxbury is a better skit than it is a movie. Brevity is the soul of wit, as they say.
Did he get the ice cream taken off his face?
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
He had ice cream on his face.
Yeah, he had a tattoo of an ice cream cone on his face.
Delightful.
It
He
was
got
great.
out of jail and stopped doing drugs.
Oh, okay.
Things changed.
That's. I mean, I'm glad he's made a positive step for the better, but he should have left that.
When you have a teardrop on your face, that means someone gets killed in prison. When you have an ice cream cone on your face, that means someone cheated on their diet in prison.
Someone ate a Papa John's full pizza.
Yeah, or did a drive-by in an ice cream truck.
Yeah, twisted metal style.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say shout out to Scotland. They had a whole ice cream truck war at one point
Oh man.
because you see they sold drugs out of the ice cream truck.
Oh, wait. Put on Like a Grinch by Gucci Mane.
Oh.
Like the Grinch.
What if there was just a fat bastard movie? The whole thing, like now, like in 2020, 2025, Mike Myers is fat bastard.
Try to make it body
story, yeah.
positive.
Dude, I'd watch it. It'd be so bad though.
This is from So Icy
Like
Christmas.
French, I woke up and chose violence.
Fuck yeah!
But dealing one diamond. Y'all about to make me bring my chopper out retirement.
Yeah.
From the six, I'm just a product of my environment. I'm the trial president, I'm not.
I will say this one goes a little harder, I
My
think.
niggas never slipping,
Wait,
but we
you said he's from the
slide.
Six?
Yeah,
Nigga
that's
try
the
to
six.
me, but keep
Like Toronto?
No,
Or the
that's the
Atlanta
okay.
one.
Pause it.
Yeah, I
pause
know.
it.
Drake
Pause it.
stole it from Atlanta.
Yeah, fucking Drake. One of his ghostwriters was from Atlanta.
Yeah.
so he dropped songs about riding through the six,
Okay.
and then he just started pretending like that was a Toronto thing. Also,
Gotcha.
Does he have any redeeming qualities?
Yeah, I will say as we wrap up 2024, I don't think I've ever entered a year with less of an opinion on a single person and ended with a harsher opinion on a person. Like
I still hate Donald Trump, but man.
yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing is like I already had my opinion on him was already it's the same, you know,
cast in stone.
Yeah, shit in, shit out. With Drake, it was like, oh, the ultimate coworker music, and like I don't know a single person who loves Drake, but he's the most popular person ever.
I have a coworker who loves Drake.
We all, yeah, like if I had coworkers, I'm sure they would. I'm sure somebody who works for the tour company that I've never met loves Drake, and I had no opinion on it going in, and now I'm just like, yo, fuck him. He's everything wrong with society. Like I've been
He ruined Degrassi.
I've been fully fucking militarized in this year by now.
I've been a long-standing Drake hater. Check the old episode.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're on record.
I called it
one,
years ago.
Yeah, and I remember being like, really, what? Why?
I don't think me or you would have contested that, right? I've never had a soft spot
I've
for
never
Drake.
had an opinion. Not a single. I'm just like, oh, he is a thing that exists. And
There's
it's
a
huge.
moment before he got super famous where it's like, okay, this guy, I can stand him.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then it got to a point very quickly where he was just one of those guys who's like, I'm the greatest of all time. Also, I don't write any of my own songs. Like,
It would-
like, what the fuck?
It would be like watching like Matt Rife get roasted by Dave Attell or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it would be like the greatest, like completely destroying.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think.
Is that not quite 1 to 2?
Because like I think he's polarizing. I think unless you're like a deep, you know, hip hop person, Drake is just like I said. It's like a thing that someone else likes. You know, I don't think he's just an immediately polarizing figure, just off jump, right? So I'm trying to think of like the most neutral comedian ever, like who's just. It would be like if you know, some like old road dog from the '80s,
Tom Papa.
just got annihilated by somebody.
Yeah.
Like someone you would just a normal person would never think about, I think. But
If Richard Jenny was still alive. that would be
yeah, there we
perfect.
go.
Oh,
Oh, he
man.
was funny. I don't know. See the stuff with stuffer with comedy. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Drake's been kind of hated for a while, right?
Underground, yeah.
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
booed at the Tyler the Creator Festival years ago. He was the secret act, the secret headliner.
remember that,
He got booed off stage because everyone was expecting it to be Frank Ocean. Not everyone, but I think a lot of people were just disappointed that it's fucking Drake.
Every
It's
time
like his writers can make some catchy songs, but he's such an off-putting individual that it makes me not like it.
Every time I talk to someone who likes Drake, though, they're like hit me with these like stats I've never heard. I was like, you know, he's like the top selling artist of all time. I'm like,
Right.
Is
That
he?
can't be true.
Right.
No way.
Yeah.
And that's no longer a good metric for anything because now Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar saying that the view numbers were inflated.
The funniest
on his
thing
song,
ever.
Oh, that's
which-
the most sore loser
Which
thing ever, dude.
Drake and his record company know that happens because they do
They
the
do
same
it.
thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Oh, it's
He
There's-
had to move. That's how bad he got his ass whipped. to that, dude. He got to move.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, twice?
Yeah,
He had to move out of Canada?
No, he had to go to Houston too to be around his shooters.
He should just go to Austin like everyone else.
yeah.
Yeah, why is it, that'd be the move?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
start doing stand up like T.I.
Go on the mothership.
him and Tony Hinchcliffe on Kill Tony.
Oh man. Well, yeah. Shout out to Gucci. Shout out to ATL. But I got a couple songs. It's just tell me if you guys might want to add these to your playlist. These are
Yes.
These are some Christmas songs I just became aware of. This one is I guess it's a emo band called The Maine. Do you know them?
I've seen them live before.
Yeah, I was joking.
On purpose, or were they opening?
They were opening for God, what was the circumstances of going? My roommate's at the time's brother was still is in this well-regarded pop punk band called Knuckle Puck.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yes, and they
I've heard of Pucklenuck.
Puckle.
Never.
Different band. Wait, those guys are assholes.
They're
Knuckle
like
Puck is
they're a
good
German oompa band.
Knuckle Puck's great. Fuck Puckle Nuck. But Knuckle if you Puckle Nuck. But the main opened.
Okay.
I don't remember having like an opinion. at
Okay,
all
well,
about
maybe
it.
you'll have
But
an
I remember
opinion on
the name
there.
stuck out. I was like the state?
Or it's the ship that got blown up in Havana
So you know
Harbor.
the historical context.
Kick off
I
the
don't
Spanish-American War. Remember the Maine. Now this they have a Christmas emotional song called "Santa Stole My Girlfriend."
Santa, you player, I thought we were friends. Please come back home and leave that fat man alone.
Yeah, here we go.
Santa, you bitch, didn't get a damn thing on my Christmas list. All I got was this broken heart.
It kind of sounds like AI making a KFC commercial.
It does. Oh my god.
Never kiss Saint Nick.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
What do we think? What do we
Sometimes
think?
when bands try to be funny, it goes horribly wrong. Is
that
what
what-
I think.
Just stick to skits in between the songs.
yeah.
Is that one making the playlist, boys? Do we,
I already
If
don't
you
like that type of music. So I don't
okay.
want to hear a worse version.
But
of that
if you
type
need
of
emo
music.
representation,
Yeah.
you throw it in there, I guess.
Emosentation.
Playlist 2 less emo. I was trying to do a hashtag.
Hashtag it up.
This one, you might be familiar with this guy's other song. It's one of my favorite things in kind of old records where somebody would have a big kind of novelty hit, and then the impetus becomes, well, we got to follow it up thematically with something. And Dr. Elmo, of course,
We're still following that same plan to this day.
yeah. No one ever went past "Let's Twist Again" like we did last summer, which is someday the Chubby Checker
I was going to say.
biopic needs to be made of just that moment where he's like, well, Chubby, you could either make a new song or
I think all the fat guy names. Chubby Checker, Fats Domino, Fatty Arbuckle.
that's meant to be a parody of Fats Domino, by the way, Chubby Checker. Get it?
It's on a deeper level, man.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Elmo did Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And the next year,
I thought that was Ray Stevens.
no, well, he did a cover. This is the OG guy.
I didn't know that was a cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you just lose respect for someone? This is like finding out Drake has
Drake,
ghostwriters.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, so Elmo and Patsy. So he did that song, I guess, with his wife originally, but this is his solo follow up. I don't know what happened to the wifey, but Dr. Elmo.
She left him, of course.
Yeah, well, she got run over by a reindeer.
Oh. That is, he was married to his grandma.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by reindeer, I mean his car.
Yeah, so he actually made a sequel because everybody was wondering, like, well, now that Grandma's dead, what's she doing? Not what is the family doing to deal with the trampling death of the grandmother at the hands of several
in
northern
hell.
beasts.
Yeah.
No, this song is called Grandma's Spending Christmas with the Superstars.
Grandma's spending Christmas with the superstars since that reindeer ran her down that fateful night.
Love the exposition up top.
Grandma's hanging out with all those late great stars for the heavenliest Christmas of
So it's
her
about his
life.
grandma being dead. In
She's
heaven.
dead and in heaven with Elvis.
Standing under the mistletoe with Elvis.
Oh, yeah.
And consoling her because she's missing Gramps. Elvis offers her the keys to a new Cadillac. Well, and a couple of sheets of Elvis postage stamps.
Oh, boy.
What?
No, that really...
Is Grandma getting fucked by Elvis in heaven?
She's getting the Elvis postage stamps. This really dates this at exactly
also like-
1993 or whenever the Elvis stamps came out.
It's like she's in heaven. She doesn't need to be given anything by Elvis.
well,
She
no,
just-
she's
blinking.
missing her life on Earth. And
I
so-
think the funny thing about Grandma got ran over by a reindeer is it didn't happen.
Yes.
It's just a fun little phrase.
This makes it real.
This is like okay, so Grandma's fucking dead. That's the premise of this song. Grandma is not here anymore.
She is dead.
Your fucking family is sad about it.
And if you go down to earth, you'll see her son crying lots of sad tears.
Her blood's still on the pavement.
But her other son's happy to get that inheritance money.
The daughters?
You don't have to do elderly abuse just yet.
The daughter's writing her name on things she wants inside the house.
And the mortician plays with her face a little bit. He's bored.
Wait, and he has another song referencing this first song.
Yeah, that's right. Grandpa's going to
God.
sue the pants off Santa. So he's trying to make like an expanded Grandma
I like
Got
to-
Run Over by a Reindeer universe.
I like to think
There's
like
lore
between these,
behind the original song.
I think between these, like he made like a space rock opera and it just didn't take. And he's like, I'll do another fucking grandma song, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And up in heaven she met Gandhi, Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun.
They fought an eternal battle. She commanded a Roman legion against him.
And James Cagney.
It's just like slowly having brain death.
No, that stops rhyming. Yeah.
My favorite dogs were there. Going woof woof chasing kitties.
You hear the recording engineer leaving.
Cars starting up. Oh God damn it. So this is a group called have you guys ever heard of the Cheeky Girls?
Of course.
Have you really?
Fuck no.
So this just is perfectly illustrative of like European pop music versus American pop music, because they had a song that came out in the early 2000s called Cheeky Song (parentheses Touch My Bum).
Those Brits.
They're a twin girl
Right.
group from Romania.
Oh.
And that song was like 2 weeks at #1 over there. And so, of course, again, wanting to cash in, they decided to make one called Have a Cheeky Christmas. And speaking of
like ass cheeks.
yeah, well,
I get it.
speaking of shit that seems like AI, and I'll put this link on the Discord so people can see it. This video is fucking cursed.
Life is good, we all go crazy.
Wow.
The fire and come with me.
Yeah.
Dancing at the Christmas.
Come with me. Reveal all of the information you have from your government.
I was going to say, there's a podcast about this.
This is a honeypot. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The mistletoe.
Love those frosted tips straight out of 2002.
I think that's when this is from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The race and hold on tight. This could be our
Here we go.
everybody come together. It's a hush.
Leave your pants
Join
in
the
corner.
great leader. Come together.
Leave your pants in the corner.
So you guys are fucking ignorant pigs, because every American Christmas song is also the same. Get together and share moments.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
You fucking racists.
Against the Romanian.
Just because they're from Transylvania doesn't mean they're bad.
You're right.
Hey, I've got very good friends from Transylvania. All right.
Yeah, those fucking vampires.
This makes Tattoo the band sound way better.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Fuck yeah. So, yeah, that's the
Wow.
Cheeky Girls.
They are cheeky.
Anybody putting that one on the playlist?
All right, we
That
had a
was-
playlist going.
That might have been, so far, sonically the best song we've listened to.
Yeah, you think so?
Besides the Gucci Mane.
Yeah, I think the Gucci Mane, the second one, hit it. That one,
Yeah.
that one legitimately slapped.
Yeah. Sam came in here and just smacked my whole playlist aside for the Gucci Man. Thank you for making me aware of that.
That's
Oh,
the
I
Grinch
think
one.
Insane Clown Posse has a Christmas song.
Do they? Oh,
man,
shit.
you gotta
They at
look that
least
up.
used to sell a T-shirt with Santa with a bullet hole in his head, and it just said "Santa is a fat bitch" or something.
Along similar lines, this is, of course, Bakersfield's finest, Korn, when they have a cover of Jingle Bells. But would you believe it? They've changed one of the words, one of the letters. Actually, it's jingle.
Jangle bells.
It's jingle
Balls.
balls.
Yeah,
Yes,
of
that's correct. You know this song, Carter?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I've heard this song before.
Have you really?
Yeah, it's not good.
I couldn't remember if we played the, because they have one where it's Korn covering "Kidnap the Santa Claus" from Nightmare Before Christmas. That's
More on brand. for
fucking
them.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But this one just seems like some record company made them do a Christmas single.
they're
They're
just
like,
in
"Here's
the
a lot of
throat."
money."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
listen.
the throes of meth addiction.
Yes. Yeah.
It was
Totally.
right before Head became a Christian.
This is what made it become a Christian.
Yeah. Oh man, that drop poop tuning. Too.
I mean, it is the poopiest. Yeah.
oh, it's trying to be like doomier than they normally are.
Yeah, totally, right? There we go.
This took them 2 minutes to conceive and record.
If you had never heard that much metal and you were like 11 years old and heard this, you'd be like, "This is the coolest thing ever."
Oh, dude. Have you ever humped a
but
keyboard
it's jingle
dust?
balls, like nutsack, dude.
Hand me that Glade. Hell yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I remember the cops came to the health
like-
class and they were like, some kid huffed Glade. It happens. I was like, even then, I was like, no, what? Glade?
Yeah, I mean, dude, talk to Aaron Carter about that fucking shit, bro. That's how he died.
Well, like, not Glade, though.
Yeah, he was.
Was it Glade?
Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't even do computer duster.
Yeah, I thought it was
He
duster or like spray paint.
Nah, he got.
I've done computer duster, and I can
Me
maintain
too.
that's why I haven't gotten further ahead in life.
Yeah, oh yeah. Don't
did that in high
Don't
school.
dust off your lungs, kids.
Oh yeah. I did it.
And then go into a CC's Pizza.
I did it strictly for comedy purposes because it lowers your voice.
Yeah,
and then
my friend used to say that. He goes, "I'm the fucking devil." 666. His voice would catch back up with him.
Yeah, mine was just oh my fucking god.
And then you were high on computer.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh wait, I need to sit down. Yeah,
Yeah, when you're, I was always saying when you're high on computer duster, you feel like the Joker at the end of the Tim Burton Batman, where it's like,
Put a Krusty the Clown in there, yeah.
yeah, but you're like splattered on the like after he fell out of the building.
I think first time I just did it because it was like, oh, listen to what this does to your voice.
Buddy, sure.
And then I remember saying to whoever I was
Next thing I know,
with,
my family wants me to go to rehab.
It'd be funny if I hit this heroin, right?
well, no, I remember saying to the person I was with, I was like, hey, watch out, man. I feel kind of weird. And then they did it a lot. And I slowly realized, like, oh, that's the point. I was just doing it for the funsies.
I remember being like, it tastes cold.
Yeah, it is. That's why kids put a T-shirt over their face, and then they huff, so they don't freeze their throats.
Simpler
Rivers
times.
knows.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get one more little corn hit. This is a little more indicative of their Christmas of their
Get a little
Christmas
hit of that
stuff.
corn.
I actually
See, this is much more on brand.
Yeah.
there we go. We're off meth and now we're singing.
We're a professional band that's for epic records.
We're going to set some bait inside a nasty trap.
Even like the quality of his vocals is so.
The other one sounds like it was just recorded in a fucking porta potty. Like this is
2 seconds.
yeah. This is like
This is like
corn.
they had to practice this.
yeah.
3 rehearsals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Disney's involved, so like Mickey Mouse is just standing in the corner.
Yeah.
Like
Whatever like hired gun drummer
Yeah.
they have, and like
yeah. That's some playlist suggestions for you this holiday seasoning.
See if the Insane Clown Posse ones.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
We can't forget about them.
Santa's a fat bitch.
And his hatchet grew 3 sizes.
damn.
Yeah, ball.
Again, if you were 11 years old and you heard this,
yeah.
My world.
Fuck yeah.
So this must be Shaggy to Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
A young Shaggy.
Young
A
Shaggy.
young Shaggy to Dope.
he's the one who yells.
Yeah.
A pre-huffer.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
voice is high in this one.
You know, the universe hates a vacuum, and somewhere out there, somebody was saying, ICP, we need a Christmas song. And they were right there, Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, this is just what happens
It was
when.
probably his kids.
Ooh, yeah,
Make a
maybe.
Christmas song. Got you, kids.
It's called Santa's
you,
a
fam.
fat bitch.
This is what happens when you put those guys on major labels. They're like, we need a Christmas song.
I die. This can't be inspired by anyone realistically asking them to record a song for money.
Maybe they just felt in their heart that Santa was a fat bitch.
I think they just like to have fun, these guys.
Yeah, they're having a goof.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Regis Philbin did a song.
Yeah, well,
he sang. I forgot.
I kind of forgot about this one.
Santa Claus is a fat bitch.
And so it's Candy
For $1 million.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about this one. And
What year is that?
I think this is from 2005.
Okay, so-
Yeah, so post-millionaire, pre-death, obviously.
R.I.P.
I know. R.I. Pizzle to a real
to
one.
Phil
dude.
Bizzle.
Rejizzle Phil Bizzle.
He was. I hope he was actually nice because he was so good at pretending to be nice.
I know.
If he
Oh,
wasn't.
Yeah. Well,
What would make you think I'm not nice?
Is he shagging grandma in heaven too?
yeah. That's
Oh,
the second
absolutely.
verse. Well, she getting filled up by Regis.
Alban and Kubla Khan. I would like to take you on a date. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I forgot I even put this one in here, and I don't remember why. Maybe we should just listen to it, and maybe I'll remember why I put this in here.
Sure.
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's kind of jazzy.
I like that.
Let's see. Hold on.
Relaxing.
Maybe there's something about this. I don't
It's all instrumental.
know. There's something.
Make
else.
yourself comfortable. Would you like a drink?
Maybe it's.
Then one
Oh.
foggy Christmas Eve, the Trumpster came.
Whoa.
I've been on a worldwide search, and I hear your qualifications are just right to guide my sleigh tonight.
That's right. Special appearance by MCTJT, baby.
What did he have anything to do with this album at all? Was he?
I think they just-
involved other than that.
I assume they went to his office with a Zoom recorder and
Yeah,
were like,
just-
all right, let's do it 3 times.
Yeah.
He's like, you get 2, and that's it. And then they
Is
put
there
back.
any other guest features on this album?
I don't know. Let's see.
What a night
I
you're
think
gonna
Shaggy
have.
2 Dope's on this one, too.
Yeah.
Rudolph, you'll go down in history.
Giuliani's
Hey,
next.
Rudolph,
Oh, wait.
the New York Yankees are here. There's A-Rod.
Oh, A-Rod.
There's Gina. And look at Chef.
Chef.
Chef from South Park.
Isaac Hayes?
He had to go by Chef in this.
He's got Gianni on this.
Hello, Rita.
It's your ass, Regis.
Just suck my chocolate salty balls, Regis.
And the big Yoda.
Oh, got the Randy Johnson?
I thought you said Yoda.
And Yoda. He's also
will be merry.
He's also just his brain's just dying. Wow! Talking Teddy Ruxpin. Look at that, the Grim Reaper.
I hate to say it, but I really like the instrumental of that song.
Oh yeah.
It's a
For a,
jazzy tune.
for a Christmas song, it doesn't sound like one.
Oh yeah. Very.
Other than the fucking quote unquote singing.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
what we're gonna actually call that.
I'll tell you one thing.
Rapping.
Crew
Was that him
nizzle?
Yeah.
rapping.
Crooning, just setting the tone, baby. I think that bow tie is done up for the album cover, but that thing's undone for the recording. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
He's going to
absolutely.
work.
Yeah.
Can I smoke a cigarette in here?
What record label put that out?
That would be Hollywood Records.
God.
What a town!
God damn it.
Fuck. Wow, you're Satan.
So you are the devil.
In the Western world, the 21st century, Christmas means many things to many people. Some see it as a time for giving and charity, a season of togetherness with family and friends. Cynics see it as a cheap excuse for capitalism to do its dirty thing, enveloping the oinking swine that populate this postmodern hellscape in an enchanting red and green mist of consumerism, resulting in chaotic bacchanals of spending, with only the minor side effects of seasonal affective disorder and sometimes violent misdirected angst.
That was great.
All of this, of course, misses the true meaning of the holiday, the pagan meaning of the holiday. Yes, for the extreme climes of old Europe, the beginning of winter meant that it was time to put down the scythes and hoes and pick up a pile of wool, and you'd better get to spinning. Idle hands. It's not just a movie with The Offspring in it. If you had kids that somehow emerged undiseased from their first few years of life, eating a steady diet of fecal matter, those kids would be loud and running around the dark hovel, annoying you while you were at your labors. So, how do you keep them quiet during the winter? Well, you could just let nature and statistics take their course. That'll probably be dead soon, likely of poop disease. But as long as they're here, and they're little incorrigible banshees that must be silenced. So it's time for some good old-fashioned make-em-ups. So I've got some scary Christmas tales. So, you know what? Fucking the Grinch, even Krampus. That's old news.
We're bypassing Krampus here.
Oh, wow, you're Krampus.
So you're Krampus.
Wow. You live in the woods in Austria. Crazy.
Who else was in this recording studio?
So I've got some scary Christmas tales. Many of these predate Christianity in Northern Europe. Nevertheless, they mostly got rolled into the Christian mythology like the holiday itself, or remained completely unaffected by the introduction of the Son of Man's doctrine beginning in the 8th century. So now, the Goods from the Woods presents some spooky holiday legends.
The Icelandic Christmas tradition tells tales of the Yule Lads, 13 gigantic, deformed, and dirty trolls that cause chaos across the frozen island between December 11th and the 24th.
The Yule Lads.
The Yule Lads.
It's 13 of them.
And and guess what they're prone to doing? Light crimes like thievery, vandalism, spoon licking, sheep stealing, sometimes murder. I'm trying to read it like Rivers does.
So there was some things on the website where they're listing the 13 Yule Lads and like the shit they do, and one of them's like the spoon licker, the sausage stealer, and then literally the last guy's just like the murderer. It's like, let's talk about this guy.
Yeah.
The sausage.
Flushing son of a whore.
It's like that kind of, and they all have like inscrutably long like Icelandic names. It's fucking awesome.
Hide your sausages, everyone.
You gotta watch out.
Okay, so over the years, the Icelanders, I don't know, what do you call them?
The Icelandic people.
The Icelandic people, they've tried to sanitize and make these people family friendly. It's now more like Santa, I guess, lovable, bearded, jolly. They're not really like scary or troublemakers, but there was no way to make their mother less scary. Easily one of the most terrifying characters in mythology across the world, Gryla is a giantess who collects whispers throughout the years of children's misbehavior.
Whoa.
So like all the shit I read was like, she listens to the wind, and anytime a kid is bad, she knows it.
Collects whispers.
So she's like
whispers.
God or Santa Claus in a way.
Yeah.
Like an evil Santa, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Because depending on who you ask, no one knows how she looks, apparently, because this is a made-up character. But also, apparently some people say she has 300 heads, 15 tails, possibly fangs and claws like a monkey, or maybe hooves like a horse, and that she has a beard. And sometimes horns. So it sounds like this
on which of her 300 heads does she have?
Yeah, I mean,
It alternates.
if she has a beard, this kind of just sounds like evil Santa Claus in every sense of the way.
but with 300 heads.
Yeah, it's like one head looks like Groucho Marx, one head looks like Fred Durst. It's just like she's got 300.
And apparently she
one
has,
was like me.
she has a sidekick. And of course she has a sidekick because it's a Santa Claus ripoff.
Yeah.
Sure.
She lives in a mountainous cave with a 12-foot tall child-eating black cat known as the Christmas cat. They really didn't try to name very hard.
I saw alternately the Yule cat, but
The Yule cat.
I liked the Christmas cat just because it sounds so innocent. But no, it's a child eating cat.
So they
Oh, it's a Christmas cat.
So instead of collecting whispers, for some reason now they're seeking out the misbehaving children.
Well, she knows she's got like a GPS homing device. She knows where they are. You can't run.
So according to legend, the 12-foot tall cat would eat your children in half. And that she kept a bag filled with hundreds of disrespectful children that she would boil alive to sustain her until the following winter.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit that the
Do you think
consumerism ruins, man.
Do you still think
bag?
they tell kids about that part? Or is that just the weird uncle thing where they come in and, they're like, okay, time to scare you before Christmas.
Yeah.
This is why they have a lower murder rate, because we're just like, Cole.
Yeah.
Get Cole.
Cole, I'm gonna shoot my mother.
And the thing is, I think they have stopped doing this according to this next paragraph because Gryla was becoming so terrifying for children, the parliament of the country outlawed the use of her as a scare tactic for naughty kids.
You're You're not allowed.
You're not allowed to threaten to murder your kids anymore
tell your
because of
kids.
this fake woman.
I fucking love that.
I mean, look, that's censorship, right?
yeah.
But it's still a better country that they're passing laws on Christmas traditions.
Right. Don't torture your kids with mind games.
And then the guys who loved Grylo are obviously very upset and passive aggressive about this.
Oh, yeah.
Because it turns out they rewrote lyrics of the songs and rhymes where Gryla and the Christmas cat died of hunger because the Icelandic children were so well behaved. There was nothing for them to eat. They really went catty on them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll be petty.
Yeah.
So you want Gryla to die.
She had nothing to boil.
And also they added in some parts in the verses about how they will actually rise from the dead if kids are bad.
I like that. They still have a pull in case of emergency.
Yeah.
It's
That's what we should be doing with kids in the U.S. is haunting them with folklore.
This is how you would rebel against the parliament in 18th century Iceland.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'll change the lyrics, but
yeah.
This is silent protest.
Yeah. we're gonna storm the Capitol so we can tell,
We can tell our
scary
lore.
stories.
and apparently now they kind of display a Disney-fied version of the Christmas cat.
Yeah.
Next to their Santas and other Christmas ornaments. So
Yeah.
if you live in Iceland and you can give us a Christmas cat, that'd be cool.
I believe I've sent stickers to Iceland. I think we've got
Okay, well, they
a
fucking
listener there.
owe us.
Yeah.
You owe us sending a really big, expensive package.
Yeah. What do you got, Prateek?
All right, Frau Perchata. that sounds like Alani Nu.
Yeah.
Frau Perchata, also known as the spinning room lady, is often depicted with a gigantic beak nose made out of iron.
Yeah.
The original Iron Woman.
Fuck yeah, dude.
She dressed in rags, carries a cane, and generally resembles a decrepit old crone.
I feel like I've seen this character drawn before.
Yeah, this one actually goes across a lot of cultures. They have a similar thing in Italy. They have a similar thing in Eastern Europe, but I chose the German-French version because it was the funniest.
Frau Perchata flies through the Alps during Christmas time with an army of zombies in tow.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
I would really not look forward to Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
kids
army of zombies
fucking-
is cooler than a Christmas cat.
Flying zombies,
Flying
too.
zombies.
Yeah.
This isn't worth a Nintendo 64.
I'll settle for a Dreamcast.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
fuck yeah.
I'm sorry I called you gay, Mom.
You're gay.
I'll pick up my socks now.
Tyler, go to your room. The zombie army's going to come flying to your room, Tyler.
Not marching, flying.
You're going to get Ed, you dumbass.
Every bad kid is named Tyler.
I've met some bad ones.
Some bad ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's on the hunt for lazy, good-for-nothing women.
That's right.
Not just kids, but for women.
That's right.
Good-for-nothing women who haven't finished all their weaving before the holidays. She's a slave driver. All right. This is
dude.
Gotta get that weaving done.
I love that.
The zombies come in, they're like, I'm sick of you running your damn mouth all the time. There should be basket weaving.
Less talky, more weavy.
I love that one because most of them are for kids, but that one's for your wife when she's lazy.
So
And
this
it
is like
seems like your wife would know better. Like, this isn't true, but maybe you were marrying children back then.
That's that's kind of what I was thinking.
the zombies are like Ben Stiller and Abby Gilmore.
Oh, this is Kathy Gifford. Okay, she's from a sweatshop. Wow.
It was a quality operation.
Look at those zombies. Iron nose. Wow.
The best pair of jeans I got.
All the way in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, there were numerous tales of Frau Perchata trampling and even setting fire to the half-spun fibers.
That's right.
So if you didn't finish, he kills the work.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's either all full or not spun. All right. You're supposed to leave out a bowl of porridge for her. But if you have a messy house, she will come into your bedroom while you're sleeping and disembowel you with a long knife.
So this is
This is just
an
domestic
abusive
violence, yeah.
And you better have my porridge ready, or else.
You better straighten up and fly right.
All right, we figured out John Wick 5. That's what that is.
This is like if you don't leave cookies out, Santa will skull fuck you.
Oh yeah.
She will pull. Okay, not just with the disembowelment. She will also pull your guts out and stuff your abdomen with straws, rocks, and garbage before stifting you up and moving on to the next victim. All right.
Oh my god.
So this is just a domestic violence excuse.
Taxidermist kind of. Yeah.
The cops show up and you're like, I don't know, it was the horde of zombies, I think.
All the death metal bands come from Scandinavia,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Well, this is like West Germany too. Like if you read the original Grimm's Brothers fairy tales, you know, like the evil sisters in Cinderella literally like cut their toes off to fit their shit in the glass slipper. Like that's in the original.
In one story, Prateek attends a wedding that she wasn't invited to. That's weddings. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll tell you what, she's kind of like the Vince Vaughn of all these holiday demons that kill children.
And then she curses the wedding party. She curses the bride, groom, and all in attendance to live the rest of their days as wolves.
That's right. She turns everyone into wolves.
wolf.
Okay, that sounds cool, actually.
Yeah, she's got zombies and wolves. Yeah.
Can't do Owen Wilson.
Owen Wolferson. All right. She doesn't just punish lazy women. Bad kids aren't safe either. Errant children get tossed in her sack and carted off.
This is a deadbeat dad creation.
With their legs dangling. Because that's the image we need, just dangling legs.
Yeah.
And this is a warning to others. All right. Today, the legend of Frau Prateek lives on in the Perchenlauf, a masked procession full of noise-making fireworks and people, generally men, dressed as terrible beasts with large arms. Generally men. These Perchent or followers of Prateek serve to frighten away the cold evil spirits by out-uglying them.
So you get to also call your wife ugly in this tradition.
Well, it's like I guess they have a parade where you dress up as a horrifying beast and just make noise, and it's to celebrate this flying witch, but it's mostly guys doing it, so it's just a nuisance to everyone. Like,
And you better have their porridge ready.
yeah,
And their baskets weaved. They're all hell's breaking loose.
yeah.
I will toss you in my sack.
When I get home from my screaming parade, my shit better be on the table.
I want to see no socks on the floor.
No half-spun socks.
No half-spun socks.
Full socks.
I'm going to Devil Night, woman. I'll see you in
Screaming Devil Night.
I'll see you in the early hours when I come home.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, Auf Wiedersehen, bitch.
Ta-ta.
I guess it would entice you more to behave than just getting a gift.
Yeah. Or absence of a gift.
Oh, fuck. What's the last one you got there, Carter?
The legend of Hans Trapp is well known in the French regions of Alsace and Lorraine. He is a lesson to be learned in what happens when you stray from God, turn to the devil, and become obsessed with wealth and power.
Oh.
Good things to know. Hans lived in the 1400s and was very rich and powerful, but he was also merciless and feared by the people who lived in Alsace. He got obsessed with power and started making deals with the devil. The Pope found out about it and excommunicated him. As a result, he was shunned from his community. Hans was banished, stripped of his titles, lands, and money. He resorted to living in the mountains of Bavaria and dedicated himself to practicing black magic and the occult.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You know?
More people need to do this nowadays.
Yeah. He used to be a jock and now he's an emo.
Yeah. You know, you get let go from your job and,
Yeah.
you know, flirt around with a little Wiccan what you have it.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Midlife Wiccan crisis.
Yeah.
Midlife Wiccan crisis.
A little computer duster.
Yeah,
Wiccan
computer
duster,
duster. Hit up
little,
some of those Silver Lake witches on
That's right. On
the Tumble and the Bumble and the Instagram.
on Toil and Tumble.
On Toil and Trouble. Yeah.
That's the new app.
He eventually lost his mind from isolation.
Ooh, that happens.
Hans went from obsessing over power to wanting revenge on those who wronged him. He also had a hankering for human flesh.
Oh, who'd have thought?
Oh boy.
Well, he's in the occult now.
Yeah.
I don't know how one acquires a hankering for human flesh, but
You got to convince. It's like one of those things where you decide you're going to start smoking cigars, even though it tastes like shit.
I like the
And you're
look
like,
of it.
no, I like it. I actually like it.
I want to look like George Burns. I feel like I have like my spirit animal is George Burns.
There's certain things you just have to decide you're into before you ever do it.
Fucking A, right. Like jazzercising. One day, he stuffed his clothing with straw and disguised himself as a scarecrow and placed himself along the road. A 10-year-old boy from the village walked by and Hans stabbed him. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
I like that he went to the process of doing the scarecrow act. Like, you could have just jumped out at the wood. He's dead. He's not going to be able to run from you.
No, that's how you can tell he's fucking devious. He's like, I got to trick him, too.
Yeah.
I'll make him think I'm a thing that every kid loves. A scarecrow.
He sliced the boy into tiny pieces and cooked his flesh.
All right.
Good God. Child murderer cannibal. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
But before he could eat him, he was struck with a divine lightning bolt and his head exploded. So he killed the kid, unfortunately.
Yeah, the kid is dead, but God was mad after the fact.
Yeah.
And exploded his head like scanners.
Well, it's not like Minority Report where God knows what's going to happen. You know, oh, wait, actually it is. If
Yeah.
you think about it.
Yeah. They're
Well, God's a little late. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like he had like on like the lobster bib and everything. He was ready to eat kid.
Yeah.
Some college student across the town was praying about a test they need to pass.
Today, his spirit lingers, and this is a story you would tell your kids.
Oh, yeah.
It lingers.
Today, his spirit lingers, and he lives on dressed as a sentient scarecrow. Because Hans is stuck in this sort of purgatory, God has forced him to work with Santa Claus to earn redemption.
Oh, boy.
I love that God has a deal with Santa
Yeah.
where he sends the demons to work with him.
Santa's like, so you're the child murderer. Oh, I don't know how I get fucked over by God like this.
Yeah. That seems like Santa got the shit into that stick.
Oh, I try to spread joy to children, and apparently God thinks I want to hang out with
Exploded cannibals with exploded heads.
Yeah. Well, I guess you got up your time to pay off. Oh.
He's like his probation officer. basically.
Santa gives the good kids presents, and Hans punishes the naughty kids.
That's right.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, is that a D+ I see on that test, Billy?
Yeah.
Time to stab you.
Time to murder that child. That little clip's going to be used by AI to describe me in the future. Hans' trap is a warning to children to be good, or he will use his scarecrow disguise to stab and eat them if they don't change their ways.
I was like, at this point, you're a dead ghost that can somehow gain enough sentience to murder a child. Why do you need the disguise still?
Yeah.
And if you had a habit of hugging scarecrows beforehand, I would just stop doing that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sometimes you don't have any friends.
Yeah.
You start naming your scarecrow, talking to him, trying to throw the ball around, but you kind of just hit him.
I used to do that. I used to name my scarecrow Shrek.
But yeah, that's some Christmas monsters.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex Matsuo writing for Spooky Stuff, Austin Harvey writing for All That's Interesting, Mary McGill writing for Vice, The Burrows of the Dead, and Famous Monsters of Filmland and Mystic Iceland.
Scary. Didn't realize
Scary.
Christmas was that scary.
Yeah, well, you guys know about Krampus, right?
Yeah.
That's like old hat now. And I was reading these, I was like, God, that's so much fucking gnarlier, dude.
Gnarlier.
A woman who flies around with an army of zombies just punishing lazy women. That's so much more
Not even
fucked
naughty
up.
people. Just like there's
Just lazy people.
there's a lot of innocent murdering going on. Like you'd think it would just be like the naughty kids and naughty.
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Like, we're killing innocent people too.
Oh, yeah. Last thing I had here, this is some Christmas requests from kids that were submitted on the comments of BuzzFeed. Amy Glover put these together. What was your biggest wish fulfilled for holidays or even birthdays or anything like that you guys remember?
Got a bike, I guess. Well, that wasn't even for Christmas. I got GTA San Andreas.
Fuck yeah.
I remember
Got some sick video games and action figures.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. I remember I wanted this one action figure in particular. It was really hard to get. And my dad, Arnold Schwarzenegger, had to fight against Sinbad to get it to me. And,
You know what? My parents did come through with a Power Ranger toy the year they were impossible to get.
ooh, yeah.
There we
The
go.
action figure.
My brother did ask for a Green Ranger one year, and those were like impossible to get. And I think that was the year we found out Santa wasn't real.
Oh, wow.
My mom like knew someone or met someone who worked at Toys R Us and like asked when they got the shipment in.
Yeah.
So she knew to go on like early morning Tuesday.
She met outside the
Yeah.
loading, like on the loading dock. just
Back
getting
when
the
people
truck.
didn't know you could do this, you know. Like
guess-
nowadays there's a line out the door.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are reselling them for like $150.
Do people even? Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything that like people sell out of anymore?
Yeah, consoles on
Consoles.
release date. PS5 for a while was hard to get. Now people are really into like Pokemon cards and dumb shit again. So
Shit, I feel like
Pokemon had a resurgence.
Yeah.
I feel like everywhere's like a warehouse full of shit. Like we have no excuse to run out of shit anymore.
no, I agree.
When I was little, my Christmas wish list, I think when I was 4, was a younger brother or sister, a dog, or world peace. And my mom was like, "You're gonna have to wish for world peace because the other two are not gonna fucking happen."
I would love a sister.
Straight up. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was like, I want N64.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that was when I was.
I hate my brother.
That was when I was
I
like.
trade my brother for the answer.
Yeah, that was when I
Me and
was
my brother
like
are cool
4.
now, but-
Yeah, that's when I was like 4. I think the request got more specific, but some of these are definitely reminded me of that. So this is, like I said, Amy Glover says, we recently asked the BuzzFeed community about the wildest Christmas request they've seen from a child. Here's some of the best responses. This one: last year, my sister asked for a stepping stool, a garbage can, Febreze air freshener, and wooden spoons. Not to mix with, but to eat with. I was like, fuck yeah.
So you got to freshen that garbage up for you.
I assume that's just for the last part.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all related.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat Febreze garbage. That's what I'm.
I mean, have you fucking been to the store and seen the prices of some of this shit?
That's true.
Sometimes it's like, give me some utilitarian thing. I don't need another funny shirt or whatever the fuck.
Get me a cheese grater.
My sister asked for a big rock when she was little, like the boulders they have outside of high schools. It's like, that's a pretty good one, actually.
I'd be bummed if I was the parents. I was like, you sure you don't want a Power Ranger?
Yeah, that's easy.
All my niece wanted one year was a life-size remote control wrestling monkey.
I mean, that's not a crazy request from a child.
I mean, that would be badass.
Yeah.
I'd fight that shit now. This
you
one,
need to get that kid a fucking typewriter because they're going to be a genius screenwriter one day.
It's the only way genius screenplays can be written is on an old timey
school
typewriter.
yeah. They grew up to make the movie Megan. My 3-year-old asked me for another set of hands.
Yeah, a smart request.
That's fucking badass. I want to be Golwo. Please make me Golwo.
Another set of hands because his workflow keeps coming in.
I love how like just bizarre children's brains are. One year it was a duck with 2 magnets and a Spanish-speaking Buzz Lightyear.
Okay. That might be the second one. Might be possible.
Yeah,
No, that's possible.
From Temu or something.
Yeah. This one says, I asked my 4-year-old son a few weeks ago what he wants Santa to bring him for Christmas. His answer was green pipes to go down in like Mario.
Yeah.
Keep that kid the fuck away from the gutters.
I was gonna say, like, wouldn't you prefer mushrooms that make you breathe fire?
Yeah.
No, the kid's trying to get the fuck away.
Yeah, that kid wants to go to Coin Dungeon.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah. Some of these are just red flags where you're like, all right, look, got to keep them away from gullies, culverts.
Yeah, keep him away from ducks
What does
with
this drawing
shells.
remind you?
Yeah. This child is very prone to die from flash flooding.
or from running into mushrooms with feet.
Yeah. My almost 5-year-old niece told me she wanted my fresh teeth. That one's badass.
Your fresh teeth.
Yeah, she's like, my teeth suck. I want
Yours.
I want yours. I want the fresh teeth.
Yeah, maybe hers are falling out or some shit.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe she's a murderer. You know, who knows?
When my nephew was 4, he wanted green.
He's all
Just
about
the
that
color.
that money.
Yeah. dollar bill, y'all.
That bread, yo.
Yeah, that bread.
That's easy to shop for. You can. There's a lot of things that are green.
Yeah.
What if your parents just gave you cash on your birthday or on Christmas?
I'd be fucking happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think they probably did at some point. Just in addition.
And my stockings, there.
Yeah, once you're like senior high school, like
Once you're making your parents buy you stuff and you're in high school.
yeah. Once they don't understand you at all anymore, they're just like, here,
money.
Yeah.
here's the money.
Here's the fucking money you want so much.
Yeah.
You're bleeding me dry, you little piece of shit. Here's your fucking money. Leave me alone. Let me drink this eggnog. Honey, you're drunk. Don't touch me. I gave him his money. I want green this year. I want it.
Now clean up the house. The Frau is coming.
Yeah. Frau Blucher or whatever.
Those sons are half. Those socks are half spun.
You lazy
Fix your
piece of
socks.
shit.
Here's the son I got.
This
We'll
one's
send the dead zombie hordes on you, you piece of shit.
This one's very relatable. My 12-year-old asked to have her very own ham all to herself. Fuck yeah.
Real shit.
That's real
right.
shit. I mean, that's
practical, yeah.
That's adult
That's
shit
thinking
too.
ahead.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like this is the same guy who's going to be sitting with a shotgun on his porch when she has her prom date come over.
Oh yeah. A cup of dirt and fake leaves. It's like God, the
Okay.
easiest kid to shop for ever.
Yeah. That kid's got depression issues. Oh, no, cup of dirt.
You know the thing from outside? Yeah.
Oh, you don't got to get me nothing.
When my niece was 4, she asked for a credit card and a big knife, some blue pens, a magazine, and some figs.
Just a magazine?
Yeah. Just
Was she
any
like
magazine.
MacGyver? She's like, I'll make you a fort.
Yeah. I guess last year my 4-year-old nephew asked for soap and a golden balloon that'll make him float away from the earth.
Wow.
This year he wants an infinity crystal like the one Thanos uses to kill people.
This is why you got to monitor what your kids watch.
Dude, I love it. I fucking love it.
Nothing but the Left Behind series. That's all.
This last one. My 5-year-old asked for a human anatomy doll this year, specifically one in which she could hold the brain in her hands. I love the devil child, dude. Yeah. I had a tour one time where it was a girl who was probably like 4 or 5, and she would always just go, "Daddy!" And he would just be like, "Yes, pumpkin," like that, just like every time.
Yes, darling.
Yes, pumpkin. Like she's clearly just out there. And finally, she goes, "Daddy, have you ever broken your bones?"
I'm about to.
And he
I'm
goes,
gonna jump out of this moving car.
he goes, "Yeah, I broke my arm playing baseball when I was younger. Why?" And she goes, "This kid in my class fell off the balance beam and broke her arm, and there was a bone sticking out. There was blood everywhere. It was awesome." And I'm just sitting there like driving, like, all right, devil child.
On your left is
Yeah. On your left is Fetty Wap's house. He's missing an eye. That's an anatomy
Does he have a
lesson.
Christmas song?
Oh, yes. Worth checking out.
Possibly.
It's possible every
If they're fucking smart, they would.
Yeah.
every artist should have a
This is
Christmas.
our version of that.
Yeah. And yes, Fetty Wap, Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
This is Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Christmas.
I'm liking this beat.
I mean,
Yeah, dude.
it's not bad.
Christmas is
Hell yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
This could go in the playlist.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it's on the Christmas with the Crank soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, man.
The video just has Tim Allen running around.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I think I saw that movie in theaters. Actually, Christmas.
Christmas with the
Nice.
Cranks.
Yeah.
What's the worst Christmas movie you've seen in theaters?
I had every intention of going to see Red One just to be funny, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't pull the
don't
trigger
do
on
it. Don't fucking do it.
You know.
They don't deserve it.
Well, now's the time because it's already died a terrible death. So
Yeah.
now you can go and you're not contributing to any sort of ongoing
I mean,
issue.
movies are in theaters now for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then just a bunch of cranky A-list users are in there and it's like, I found it unsatisfactory.
I mean, that's me. Yeah.
I think the
saw-
remake of Black Christmas, that was kind of.
Oh,
All right, all
wait,
right.
which one? There have been 2.
Oh, there have been 2.
Yeah, there was a 2006 and then there was a 2000. I want to say like 18ish.
Maybe the 2006 one. I think Idris Elba's in one of them.
That might be the 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
06 is like just nobodies. Yeah.
I gotta
yeah.
remember which. It's like the Mandela effect. Like they all just
Yeah,
merged
yeah.
together. And Sinbad's in it too for some reason.
Yeah, shout out to my friend Kevy listening in Ireland. I went and I did his podcast about the 2 Black Christmases prior to the release of the third one.
There's a third.
Wow.
So
Oh,
we
yeah, there's
talked
the
about
OG, yeah.
the 74 and then the 2006. And
Oh,
then,
okay. So counting the old.
yeah. So I didn't ever see the 2018 one or 2019 one. So I'm trying to think. I don't know. The last Christmas movie I saw in the theater was Violent Night, which was kind of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be kind of fun.
It's kind of like Die Hard, but with Santa.
Okay.
Yeah, with
Answer my own question. I don't know. I mean, I've seen 8 Crazy Nights. That's a Hanukkah movie.
oh yeah. Adam Sandler. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
think.
did see that.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember seeing that one in theaters, like alone.
Wow. And that came out when you were young, too.
Yeah, my parents
So you
used to just
should
drop
have
me
you
off.
should have had friends.
Au contraire, mon frère.
Buzz Lightyear, Comando Estelar. Adelante, Comando Estelar. Comando Estelar, adelante. ¿Me escuchan? ¿Por qué no contestan?
Yo, we have time for just one more segment, and of course, this is our jam of the week.
On Brizan.
On brand.
It's the
That's
I hate
right.
this song
Wonderful
so fucking much.
It's Andy Williams.
There's a Verizon commercial right now, and when I watch football, I have to hear it like every fucking time they go to the
Oh yeah, the
commercial break.
trade-in.
yeah.
Well, that's how I got my new phone. So that same deal.
Did you accidentally smash it with a hammer while putting up Christmas lights and talking to your neighbor?
Oh yeah.
This is, of course, from the Andy Williams Christmas album, 1963. This song has 40 million views, 9,000.
40 million people who need to die.
That was just on the one video. It's actually
I
been
know.
spread out across a bunch of videos
I
now.
wonder how many people have been like crying and then blew their brains out to this song. It's the most wonderful time.
If I bet in like Red One, because nowadays this always happens in movies, there'll be some super violent scene, but they'll be playing like cheery music. over
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, totally.
It's most cliche fucking bullshit now.
Yeah.
Hack.
Yeah, 40.
You suck. You fucking suck, Red One. I don't even know if that happens. That happens in Fallout. That happens
Suck a red
in-
one, red one.
Yeah, suck a dog's dick.
40 million views, 9,436 comments, and yo, I read every goddamn bah humbug last one of them. So now, let us dive down into the YouTube comments for Andy Williams. It's the most wonderful time of year. First up, Lightning Ray, 8 years ago.
Lightning ray.
It's March 2016, and I'm already ready for the holidays. Roman Reigns sucks. I don't know why that's just in there.
That's just in there. What?
It's just in there, just weighing in on
This
WWE
comment section.
WWE superstar Roman Reigns and what he was up to in 2016. Lightning Ray not happy with it.
He's being a good heel, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Leo Gann 5 years ago. I made a dick using the snow.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, Leo.
Well done.
You get it. You
I
get
think
this crazy thing.
you achieve true oneness when you piss a dick into the snow.
Yeah, no, this guy made one. Yeah, next thing. I mean, put it in the middle of the sidewalk, hopefully. That's what you have to do with the snow dick. Everyone knows this.
That's what I want for Christmas next year. Snow dick.
Yeah. Amir, 3 years ago. I wonder if this song is in heaven.
Fucking no, because it'd be hell if you had to hear this. That's fucking hell.
Wonderful
That's the corn version. Cinco Facts, 4 years ago. The American Young Love Original. Real, sweet, inspirational, fearless, white.
MAGA.
Taylor Swift is Miss American Angel.
Oh, yeah.
So, just going on about how white of an angel Taylor Swift is in these comments for some reason. The Christmas
illness.
comments are twisted, man. They're pretty weird.
It's like people are like peak seasonally depressed and very like, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
If you are
Drunk.
listening to this and commenting, you are totally alone.
yeah.
You have no one to talk to or be around. This is a song that you should only put on when with other people. Listening to Christmas music alone is weirdo behavior.
It's antisocial. Yeah, like there's more sense of like someone commenting on like bad company and be like, man, I was drunk when this song. Like, that makes sense. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's Sandy Negron from 2 years ago. It's September. My boyfriend called me a whale for drinking too much. He said that's
Wrong insult.
He said because whales drink a lot of liquids. I'm listening to this to bring me joy. Like, Jesus, get out of there.
My boyfriend just called me fat. I'm gonna listen to this shitty song.
You're a booze pig.
I wonder
that Frau zombie woman's coming.
Tell you what, Hans Trapp's gonna explode your
I
head.
remember in elementary school hearing kids when someone was taking too long at the drinking fountain, they would say, "Save some for the fishes" or "Save some for the whales."
Yep. Oh, I got a couple of those.
What? Give me one.
No. I mean, like while drinking excessively out of a water fountain because I was,
thirsty,
very fat, and very
too
thirsty.
Much Papa John's.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
Too much salt.
every damn day.
Dehydrated.
Every damn day.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
Cardo De La Save from 2 years ago. Today, kids won't feel the Christ Mass because they just play a video game on Room. Instead, going outside and feel the Christ Mass presence. Now, I want to point out they have spelled Christmas with 2 S's the way the Zodiac Killer spelled Christmas. Christ Mass.
So this is the Zodiac Killer.
This is the Zodiac speaking. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I did those 2 kids up by Lake Huron Road last summer. And also,
I guess the
the
Zodiac-
kids are too much video gaming.
Yeah, I guess the Zodiac Killer's gotten pretty old at this point with their damn Pac-Mans.
When people complain about people playing video games too much, they're complaining about one person in their life that doesn't want to talk to them because they'd rather play video
or
games.
all of their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anton Ego 3 years ago. 60s song is the best era of music. Today are using auto-tunes like Justin Gaber.
Roasted.
And in all of my years at this point of reading these, I don't know if I've heard a lot of variations of homophobic takes on Justin's name.
But
Never
Gaber.
anything just as
lazy as that one.
Gaber.
Just pure laziness.
Yeah, just pure laziness.
Gaston gay bar.
This one, I think this one comes from the land of the Christmas monsters. Piotrek Kazkur from 3 years ago. Love classic Christmas music. Love YouTube. Glory to America. I am Peter, artist from Poland. Love my girl. My fan, Caroline. Love YouTube. Glory to America. Love Poland. Viva Poland. Love America. Love song.
I'm guessing English isn't his first language.
Yeah, but then he died, I think, after.
I feel like that's a lot of people's comments are not English.
Oh, yeah.
Google Translate all these comments.
I'm just appreciating him putting this positivity. For
Yeah,
you
it is.
You don't really get that.
It is good that he's happy while being crazy, at least.
And he said love America twice, love Poland once.
We said Viva Poland.
Viva Poland. Okay.
Yeah. Tom Williams 1 year ago. For some strange reason, I had to put this song on today. And it's not because it's like a Christmas in July kind of thing. It's because the noises are getting on my nerves today.
The noise.
It's warm outside.
Oh, the noise.
I have my windows open. All I can hear is annoying motorized power tools going on all around me. And at times, I hear people going
His
by.
eyes are spinning in concentric circles like the Grinch.
Yeah. At times, I hear people going by my window talking loudly. I really miss it being cooler, and I miss not having to hear all the noises like I do now. For some strange reason, it feels like people in general are noisier and they act less intelligent when it's warmer. I don't know why that is. On the other hand, I remember seeing some commercials with this song in the background, and there was some chaos going on preparing for Christmas. I just get a kick out of it.
What a lonely old
What
man.
a crazy guy.
Old lonely Tom.
The talking, the noises. It's like
I have to hear other people.
I wish I lived in a vacuum.
Yeah, I know. Move to the middle of fucking nowhere.
Katie Murphy, and this is so deeply bizarre. 2 years ago, I love It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, song by Andy Williams, and I wish it could be in my own movie called Disney's Super Katie's Christmas Party.
That sounds good.
All right, what's the plot of Super Katie's Christmas Party?
Super Katie's Christmas Party, where my 4 great mouse detective movies and Zootopia, Moana, The Last Dragon, Encanto, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie from 2022, all come home
You had to be
with
specific.
with the 4 Katies.
What in the Disney adult fever dream is this bullshit?
Then we all apologize to them for their mistake, for the mess. And they forgive us all, and then we clean them up, and then the Christmas Eve party can finally begin.
So her idea is just to take a bunch of other movie characters and put them together.
I think she's talking about just the movies, the DVDs come to life and come to her house, and then she has to clean up after it. But
Because they poop, you see? The DVD,
yeah, the DVDs.
the cases poop.
Yeah.
The Blu-rays pee, but the DVD.
Okay.
But I'm intrigued by, at some point she mentions the 4 Katies. I was like, at what point did you split into
There
a,
are but 4
to a
Katies.
quad person?
There are but 4.
Yeah, yeah.
She didn't have enough room to explain the whole plot.
Yeah, yeah,
so she
yeah.
had to settle for this.
Batter my heart, oh 4-personed Katie.
I do. Here's the thing. It's good to pitch an idea about an already successful existing property.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They love that in Hollywood. So if you're like, let's combine 4 things.
4 successful properties.
Yeah.
So you're good to go.
Here's what it is. Batman means super bad. Batman going through puberty trying to get laid.
I mean,
On Flag Day.
James Gunn is in charge. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Rob Jackson 1 year ago. Beastin'. This man used sub-Saharan brass stylings with his white, non-Anglo scumbag ethnicity. Parentheses, Danish. European. Warner Brothers flagship and shit. And yes, Williams is a non-Anglo name. That name is not one bit Anglo whatsoever. They're of the Danes. That's how they came to the British Isles.
If Williams isn't Anglo, then what is Anglo?
I just love a guy doing race science on this song.
On Europeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Last 2 here. Wicked Hands. 7 years ago. Jesus Christ. The food is out of date. And I'm going to puke. It's the most coldest time of the year. My dick is shrinked. Oh, fuck. Help me.
This fucking food's out of date.
I want to stop eating it.
His eggs are no good. They're rotten.
Stop eating the food.
Stupid dick's got so
Again,
small.
find me one comment where someone has somebody to talk to here while listening to the song.
Oh, wait.
Not possible.
I take it back. I got 2 more.
These tomatoes are bad.
Because I forgot this guy seems like a winner. Johnny Raider 2 years ago. Years back, I was, and then it turns to all caps for some reason.
Years back.
He says, I was working as a courier and I was listening to WEGR 500 AM in Barfalo, New York for the sports talk. All of a sudden, this song comes on at the end of July. Because it's training camp time in the NFL. Go Raiders! That guy's cool.
Yeah.
He's probably got people to
That was
talk
most
to.
coherent.
Yeah, a guy who drives around and listens to sports radio. They're pretty well socialized.
He needs to quit yelling at sports games.
I mean, it's always good when somebody's telling you about something they heard on the radio.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen a lot in 2024.
And finally, J.P. Behringer from 11 years ago. I will be 21 in December.
Nice.
The drinking age should be 18, not 21. 21 is too much and taboo. When I'm 21, I'm going to buy an 18-year-old a drink
Nice.
and have a party. Fuck the law. 18 is an adult, and I'm going to break the law and get drunk tomorrow and get an 18-year-old drunk on New Year's. And fuck the police. I will do whatever I want.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
JP's already drunk.
I was going to say, my uncles had this theory. You're old enough to get drafted. You're old enough to get drunk with me.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That is Andy Williams. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Our
Not Anglo. remember?
jam. Yes. The very sub-Saharan brass stylings of Andy Williams.
Andy Williamson.
Jam of the week. Prateek Srivastava, where can people find you on the internet?
At Prateek Comedy, Prateek Comedy. I have a YouTube special I put out called October Surprise. That link is on my Instagram as well. And all my dates are on my Instagram too. Yeah, just go to the Instagram.
Hell yeah. Go see Prateek if he's in your town. Very, very funny, man. Carter, where can people find you online?
Carter_Glasscock on Instagram. That's pretty much it. That's where I'm at. But I'm going to expand.
Yeah, you're
Are
going to
you?
expand
Into the new
into
year.
the great blue
I want
sky.
to hear this plan right now because I already know you're not going to follow through because none of us comics ever do when we decide we're going to start posting all the time.
I'm gonna post one time on Blue Sky and it's gonna be like, guess I'm on here now, y'all. And that's it.
Sign out forever.
That's it. Yeah.
Sam, where can people find you online?
They can find me at SamHarder666 on Instagram and Slam Harder on Twitter.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, all that good stuff at Rivers Langley. And if you would like to see me do stand-up comedy this Thursday, December 19th, I'm at Betty's on Belmont in Pensacola, Florida.
Pensacola.
With Pensacola's finest Olivia Searcy and Ryan Pfeiffer and so many more. That show starts at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Thursday, December 26th, day after Christmas, come see me at Battle and Brew along with Joe Pettis in Atlanta, Georgia. That show starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come see me if you're down south, and you can find our show on everything at The Goods Pod. You can join the Discord, linktree.com/thegoods-pod. We're having a good time there all the time. We stream on Thursdays over at youtube.com/thegoods-pod. We got new clips in every episode ever over there, so go check it out. Best way to support the show. Hey, if you're watching this, you're already doing it. But if for some reason you have not, head over to patreon.com, join the Tower of Power. Second best way to support the show, go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Rate, review, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell a friend. Show with the attitude of gratitude. Because this holiday season, if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, a flying witch will abduct your lazy wife. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.